How do you convince someone to kill their own neighbor? 20 years ago this year, there was a genocide in Rwanda. The Hutu majority, who controlled the government, set out to kill off the Tutsi, who made up less than 20% of the population. Roughly 70% of the Tutsi were killed, almost 1 million people. It had been carefully planned, and has been considered the most efficient genocide in history.
We are doing everything we possibly can to be on top of the situation
The international community could not react quickly enough. What makes the genocide against the Tutsi truly horrifying, however, is who was involved.
All the genocide are prepared the same way, but this one is kind of different because Rwandans killed Rwandans. They were living together, sharing everything, same culture, same language, same everything.
The genocide was carried out by the Interahamwe, a militia including some soldiers but mostly made up of civilians.
The Hutu, when they were planning the genocide, they trained women to kill women. They trained old men to kill old men, and they trained children to kill children. It's reckoned that something like 92% of people in Rwanda actually witnessed the genocide. They saw people being chopped up in front of them.
So how did this happen? How can regular people become willing to kill their neighbors? People who are just like them? The answer is something we are all frighteningly susceptible to. Propaganda spread by the media.
It appears that much of this is directed toward particular ethnic groups.
People die every day.
The role of the propaganda was huge. It's actually one of the steps of preparing a genocide.
Genocide is defined by the 1948 Genocide Convention as the intent, and that's the important bit, the intent to destroy in whole or in part a racial group, an ethnic group, a religious group. You know, there are all kinds of other signs. The use of propaganda, far more was hate speech that was being used on the radio, where the Tutsi were referred to as cockroaches, and people would use euphemisms like "we are going to work" to mean "we are going to kill."
Paul Rusesabagina was the real-life manager of Hotel Rwanda in 1994. During the 3-month massacre, he saved the lives of over 1,200 Tutsis, though he himself was a Hutu.
His gun on my head, given orders to kill all of those people, cockroaches, as they qualify them, and tell me that you are lucky. We are not killing you today, but have this gun. Kill all of these cockroaches in the cars.
Radio broadcasts barked the command, "Cut the tall trees," referring to the Tutsi, who were generally taller than the Hutu. The words meant sever their hamstrings, so they could not flee from certain death.
I believe in the powers of words. I believe that words can be the best and the worst weapons in a human being's arsenal. With words you can save lives, and with words we can kill lives.
Sharper than machetes, faster than bullets, words are powerful weapons. But the ultimate power lies with the listener, for machetes and guns are powerless without an able hand and hateful heart. Our propaganda filter always needs to be on, for it's so easy to get intoxicated by strong voices and powerful rhetoric.